Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. Today I have your weekly preview for December 6th, 2021. Weekly event Dead Red Redemption ends in 6 days, 15 hours, 36 minutes. So we're going to get into the SOULFORGE, any recommendations I have there, world event scoring, and teams, and everything else you can expect from a weekly preview. Also, hey, it's my daughter's birthday. She's turning 6 today, so if you want an MVS point, just put in the comments, happy birthday, Rochelle. And yeah, I'll give you an MVS point. So let's get started today. Live stream Wednesday, 10 a.m. EST, Gems of War. And tomorrow's Teams Tuesday. Thursday, Sekiro, 10 a.m. EST. And Friday, 10 a.m. EST, Gems of War again. So Wednesday and Friday, 10 a.m. EST. Let's see what we got in the SOULFORGE today. Alrighty, what kind of mythics do we have? Zillapachli, Phoenicia, Ubastet, and Amnesia. Okay, so for me, let's see. It was Phoenicia and Ubastet. Okay, so Phoenicia is the best thing in here. Now, she's bougie. I call her bougie because you need a certain amount of niche metals for her to work properly and do the thing that she does best, which is being a super high-end Rowan type of troop with a, Firestorm team and whatnot. So yeah, if you have 2 niche metals or more, then she is like A tier mythic. If you have like 1 or less, she's probably more like a B tier mythic. But yeah, so she is probably, I think I had her an A tier on my tier list. Go check that out. I'll link it at the end. So if you want to check out my mythic tier list for 2021, I'll link it at the end of this video. But yeah, she was an A tier for me. I use her every single day. She's probably a top 15 mythic. And yeah, like I said earlier, the caveat of whether you have 2 or more niche medals. 3 works best, of course, and she's one of the best mythics in the game to medal as well, which I have her on the first medal. It's hard to get a mythic fully medaled, but 24 red, green, yellow, Suncrest Elemental Strix deals damage to all enemies boosted by red gems and burning enemies. If there's a firestorm, deal double damage. So you're going to have a Firestorm, you're going to use her with Sun Spear or Hierophant or, any kind of Red Storm, Dragon Guard, all those classes, Slayer. Sunflare, 50% chance to burn a random enemy at the start of my turn, Fireproof, and Fire Spirit. Next would be Ubastet. Ubastet was like a B or C tier mythic, down lower on the list, not a top 15 or anything. He used to be good, but then he got a little bit of a nerf. He used to be a meta for Divines, but not any longer. He's still a neat mythic, just like middle of the pack. 24 red, yellow, brown, Pride Lands, Divine, Raksha, deal damage to the 2 weakest enemies, boosted by all ally and enemy attack. If one of the enemy dies, then kill the other one. And that's the main mechanic of this troop, is the kill the other one part, if you can get that to go off. Summon a Firestorm when an enemy dies. Alright, who would be third? Probably Zillapachli, because Amnesia is pretty low, but they're both about the same. They're really low. I don't want to waste too much time deciding who's worse between Amnesia and Zillapachli, but 25 green, blue, purple, Suncrest, Strix Undead, deal damage to an enemy, boosted by purple gems. If there's a storm, deal double damage. If the enemy dies, create 12 skulls. It has Dawn Slayer. No, not even traded. You can see how I feel about it. And we have Amnesia. 22 blue, purple, yellow, blighted lands, daemon, explode all gems of a chosen color, summon an infernal king. So not great. I would go if you Phoenicia, pretty good craft, but with the caveats. Ubastet used to be awesome, is about middle of the pack now, C tier, B tier, B minus, C plus, something like that. And then you have the 2 other ones, which are pretty crappy. Alright, 4 legendaries. Ooh, Vanaxia is pretty good. Scion used to be pretty good. Scylla's good in situations. And Queen Moonclaw. Okay, so for me, Vanaxia is definitely number 1, possibly a top 10 legendary. But, like I say about legendaries, you want to do the top 5. It might be borderline top 5, though, so it's up to you. Vanaxia, 16 purple, green, Mist of Scales, Dragon, create 9 green gems and 9 blue gems, then deal true damage to all enemies. Poison a random enemy in 4 or 5 gem matches. So it has 3 or more things going for it. That usually is what makes a troop good or not. You can 50% start it off Dragon. It has the Miasma. It's creating 9 green and blue and dealing true damage. So that's why it's definitely a top 10 legendary for sure. Next would be Scylla, because Scylla you can use on the Skull Waterfall team. Shout out to D-Rock and whoever he got that team from. Not claiming I made it up. Boom! Boom! The Skull Waterfall team, 15 blue, purple, Blackhawk, Merfolk Monster. Deal damage to the last enemy. There's a 25% chance to kill them, submerge all other allies. Create a Bone Storm on 4 or 5 gym matches. That's mostly what she's used for, is the Deadly Waters trait. You put her on a team with Wrath, and I don't know, check out the Skull Waterfall team. Just type Skull Waterfall in on my channel, and it just makes a crazy team with Wrath and Scylla. And I think a Doomed Weapon, and it's like one other troop. And just skulls fall, and they just keep falling and falling and falling, and it blows up, it blows up, it blows up your turn. Like, you kill the whole other team without even having to move your thumb or finger. So yeah. Scylla, not like a top 10 or anything, she's just really neat. She's kind of like the possessed king of legendaries. Let's see. Queen Moonclaw or Scion. I'm going to go with Scion. Deal true scatter damage. Drain 7 mana from all enemies. Steal enemy mana when dealing skull damage. So a legendary that's doing 3 things. It's solid. It's pretty solid. I haven't made a legendary tier list yet, but I'm thinking about maybe making one by the end of the year. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see if that mythic tier list maybe gets up there a little bit more, and then maybe I'll make the legendary tier list if it does. So go watch that one again, please. So yeah. We got Phonoxia, then Scylla, then Scion, then Queen Moonclaw. 16 purple, green, Wild Plains, Wargear, Mystic. Create 9 skulls boosted by green allies and enemies. Summon a random null. I know some person's going to put in the comments that this is actually better than whatever, but, you know, this is in general. I think Queen Moonclaw is probably the worst legendary this week. Let's check out the weapons. We have Infernal Vulge. Deal damage to an enemy boosted by Daemon allies, then create a mix of 6 red and purple gems for each Daemon ally. That's one of those C+ tier weapons that's decent to have, to get. If you don't have it, it's okay in some situations. Staff of the Other Worlds. Deal damage to an enemy boosted by Karakoth allies, then create a mix of 6 purple and brown gems for each Karakoth ally. Same thing. Grasping Grimoire. Deal damage to an enemy boosted by Mystic allies, and create a mix of 6 yellow and purple gems for each Mystic ally. Same thing with all 3 of these. They're about... I would just, whatever one you don't have, you know. Doomed Cauldron, not a good purple doomed weapon. You want to get the Doomed Scythe first. You want to get the Doomed Book first. Plus, it's expensive. Tome of Karakoth, I bet you we get this some other way, but if not, remove all purple gems, deal damage to an enemy, boosted by gems removed. With enemies from Karakoth, deal double damage. Those are never great. Probably a D tier weapon. So these are like C pluses right there. This is like probably a, you know, a D+ or a C-, and then this is, you know, like a D something. Anyway, so nothing too crazy here. I'm not screaming it from the rooftops this week, but Phoenicia, probably the best thing. Phoenicia and Vonoxia. So the Cias are what you want this week. Remember that, the Cias. Phoenicia, but not Abnicia. So that doesn't work. Vonoxia and Phoenicia are the good things in the SOULFORGE this week. Alright, let's check out the world event and the world event scoring. Tales from the Grave. Let's go collect our rewards. It's a skull damage medal this week. So let's get our badge of revenge. Let's go in the shop, buy up till we get a medal for video purposes. I just spent a ton of gems getting that pure faction on that new faction, man. So my gems are in the toilet right now. I have less than 2,000 gems. So, only going to go to a medal here. Maybe, hopefully there's not no weapon. So I might have to buy that weapon from the SOULFORGE just for my collection purposes. Alright, scoring. Scoring, it says. There are 6 battles that players can encounter during the event. Darksmith, Deep Golem, Narmel, the Great Worm, Sledgepaw, and Nocturnia. The battles are randomly chosen, but they all have an equal chance of appearing on the map. Scoring, you can find the following rewards for each of the different battles you may encounter. Darksmith is worth 6 arcane gems. Deep Golem, 8 arcane gems. Narmel, 10 arcane gems. The Great Worm is worth 20 crystals. Sledgepaw, 20 crystals. Nocturnia, 20 crystals. Each arcane gem is worth 10 points, and each crystal is worth 4 points. So that's kind of weird here. The Great Worm, Sledgepaw, and Nocturnia are all worth 20 crystals. Crystals are 4 points each, so they're all worth 80 points apiece. So Great Worm, Sledgepaw, Nocturnia, all the same, 80 points. Narmel is actually worth 100. Deep Golem is worth 80, and Darksmith is worth 60. So Darksmith you want to avoid at all costs. No Darksmith. Darksmith, no. Bad. No Darksmith. Narmel is the best, and then everything else is worth the same amount. So that's pretty easy. You want Narmel, always pick Narmel. Never pick Darksmith, and then the rest of it doesn't matter. They're all worth the same amount, 80 points. So we are going to not pick Darksmith and always pick Narmel. So here it doesn't matter, so we can pick whatever, and let's make a team. Let's see what we got to work with. Let's look at our medal first, though. Overview. Draxius wanted us to perform a service for him, after which he promised us information. We had to retrieve some arcane gems stolen from him by deep dwarves many years ago. Defeat deep dwarves in the underworld and collect arcane gems and crystals. And we have the 160% skull damage for all troops in the current event. That ought to be interesting. So yeah, let's see what we can do here. What is our restriction? Let's go base rarity. And we have Mystic. That's weird. Isn't a Mystic like a spellcaster? Mystic. And then we need skull damage. This is going to be freaking weird, isn't it? Aquaticus, no skulls. Dow, no skulls. Fallen Valdes, deal 45 damage to all enemies. Explode 3 doom skulls. Boosted by divine. Okay, nothing. Famine. Kalika. Queen of Sin. Shabana Vespera. Sycorax. Tiani, Will of Nisha, Zathenos, Essentia. I don't see any skulls. What are they smoking this week? Are you guys kidding me? We're gonna have no skull spammers. Here we go. Transform yellow gems to skulls and red gems to purple. Silence the 2 strongest enemies. So that's the first one I see. Nimue. Nemu. Finding Nemu. Queen. Okay, here we go. Another one. But they're the same coloration, so that's kind of stinky. Queen Zachi. Regent Caliph. Sekma. Another one. Blue gems to skulls and brown gems to yellow. Silent Sentinel. Solzara. Starflower. Viper. Vanya. Urskula. That's a 50% start for Urska. Dragon Soul. Ariamis. Anathea. Argos. Asha. Baba Yaga. Sorry, I don't really... I mean, we have Asuras. Asuras is okay. Transform a selected mana gem into a skull. If there are 13 or more purple gems on the board, gain 6 mana. So he's another one. Too bad they used the same colors. Like, the only 4 troops we have use the same kind of colors. Just trying to give you every option I can for skulls here. Fist of Zorn? Fist of Zorn? So instead of, I don't know. Maybe Queen Moonclaw? They're all using the same colors, y'all. Fist of Zorn, convert all yellow gems to skulls. Let's see what we're working with so far. Yellow gems to skulls, and he does the same exact thing. Yellow gems to skulls, so that kind of stinks. Red gems to purple, though. They could feed back into themselves, maybe. Blue gems to skulls, brown gems to yellow. That's good. That'll work well. I like how Fist of Zorn starts battles with full mana. That's the only... You know? Guess I'll get rid of Azura. Probably best if we just use 2 of those. Then we need some sort of mana start. Put your teams in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. We got Moon Rabbit. Ooh. Moon Rabbit. Blue gems to yellow. We don't have any yellow troops. We got Malcandessa. Yellow gems to green. Princess Elspeth. Yellow and blue. We could pick a weapon that uses like pure purple and then See if we have any more empowered troops. Sorry this is taking forever, but I do it on the fly. So I don't know what team I'm going to use coming into the video. You get to see me think it through, which I should probably just pause and like... I'm thinking... Like, the best way to go is probably her. Okay. Yellow gems to skulls, red gems to purple. Yellow gems to skulls. I mean, that's so nice. It's empowered. I think I'm going to get rid of it. So we got blue gems to skulls and brown gems to yellow, right? And then we got yellow gems to skulls and red gems to purple. So I think that's going to, like, feed into each other there. And then I'm going to try for a pure purple weapon. Like, Doom Scythe would probably be good. Yellow gems to Doom Skulls. That or we could go with, Reflection of Good. I think I'm gonna do that, because we might be able to use it before we kill ourselves with it. So who do we want first here? Blue gems to skulls and brown gems to yellow. Yellow gems to skulls, red gems to purple. I think we want it in that order. 2 magic on red gems. I mean, you should probably do, like, Fist of Zorn early. I'm just trying to make a team that would maybe make it the whole way. Now for a purple storm. That's a purple storm. But I also want a 50% start, really. Come on, bro. What are you doing? Customize. We got a 50% start here. No purple storm, but we get a lot of extra purple mana stuff. I think I'm gonna go Archmagus. And then I got Magical Shield, Dark Hunger, Anti-Magic Sphere, Mana Source, Sudden Doom. We're gonna need those Doom Skulls, you know. Lightning Strike. Mystic Channel. Mystic Channel. Hey, we're using all Mystics, right? Put your teams in the comments, you know. I'm trying to make a team as quickly as possible here, so I might have overlooked something. I think Fist of Zorn is pretty good. I think the Doom Scythe is pretty good. Double purple, red, minus yellow. What do we got? We got purple. We don't really need blue. We got purple, red, green, blue, and yellow. We're missing brown. The purple, red, minus brown. Yeah, I think that's what we want. So we'll do Banner of Sin, Archmagus, Reflection of Good, Sekma, Nimue, and Princess Elspeth. And early on, I'm going to use the Princess Elspeth just to kill my hero and then get everybody up and then go to work with Sekma and Nimue, probably. I guess. Later on, that might not be the best way to go, but this is for early battles. Later on, we might want to switch into a different, maybe like Fist of Zorn. Medal of Revenge, and then probably Seasons. Alright, let's just try this team out. I just think it's neat. I think these troops are some of the troops you're going to use on your team. You may mix and match. You may not think this is the best one, but these troops are decent for this event, plus Fist of Zorn, plus Doom Scythe. I think those are all good options that I've seen so far. Azura, or Azurus, whatever his name is. Alright, let's see how this goes. You might even want to just use the Doom Scythe early until you get into deeper battles. But I'm trying to make a team that could work through, like, tomorrow or the next day at least. Let's take our green extra turn there. Then my idea for this was... Well, never mind. If we don't need to do it, we don't need to do it, you know? Alright, so we got blue to skulls, brown to yellow. Blue to skulls... brown to yellow, or yellow to skulls, red to purple. There we go, we'll do that. So that was cool. The more I get used to it, the faster it'll go as well. Like, what does what? So Deep Golem is 80 points, and so is everything else. So I guess I'm just going to pick whatever. You know, maybe you should pick Deep Golem. Let's go with Deep Golem. It's worth the same amount. It's worth, supposedly, it's worth 80 points. The same as Great Worm, Sledgepaw, and Nocturnia. Unless I'm doing math incorrectly. Do we have any extra turns? No, so let's do this. Make a bunch of purple. Ooh, look at that. We got Guard's Avatar. That's pretty nice. You get a Knight. I'm gonna do that. Okay, now we have blue gems to skulls. And brown gems to yellow. So nothing really yet. So let's just match green. Blue gems to skulls, brown gems to yellow. Still don't have it. So she's getting up next turn. We'll just match this blue, I guess. Alright, now we have yellow to skulls, red to purple. Yellow to skulls, red to purple. Jeez, I can't get lucky on my video. Blue to skulls, brown to yellow. Let's do that. We got that. What? I picked the wrong thing. No. Oh, wait. Never mind. Never mind. Sorry. There we go. I gotta pick an enemy to do damage to or whatever. My bad. Didn't get to use that one last time, did I? I guess I'll just keep picking the same thing. Let's do one more battle here. You get the gist. You gotta look at those converts. Okay, do we have any extra turns? Don't see anything, so we'll do this. Make a bunch of purple. Now we got blue to skulls, brown to yellow. How many times will he say it? Let's do the big old purple. Blue to skulls, there we go. And it's going to deal 50 damage to an enemy boosted by all other allies' magic. Okay. And blue to skulls, yellow to skulls. Bang, bang. So I think that'll get you through a couple of days. We'll do Teams Tuesday tomorrow, and put your teams in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. I'll shout you out if I use your team. I'm going to do a no team tomorrow. No Mythic, no Legendary, no Dawnbringer. That ought to be interesting, but I bet you it's going to be a lot of Fist of Zorn and Doomed Weapons or something, though. Okay, so that's that. That's what I would recommend for that. Let's get back into everything else now. Let's go to the events. So we already did the SOULFORGE. We had Phoenicia and Vinaxia. We did World Event Scoring. They're all the same. Darksmith is the worst. Narmel is the best. Then the rest are all the same. And that team there. Sekma's good. Nimue's good. Princess Elspeth is a good mana generator. Quickly do it. Empowered. Doomed Weapons. Reflection of Good. Azurus. Fist of Zorn. I think that'll be your choices. Mix and match with those. Alright, we have Dead Red Redemption, new epic troop Draxius. Get this troop with glory from the rewards tab of the shop. Tales from the Grave, experience our new world event with your guildmates. Play world event battles every day to unlock rewards. New mythic troop, she's still available until Thursday into Friday at reset. So once it's Friday, she is gone. She's like a C tier mythic in my opinion. Some might say B tier, but no one's saying A or S. Talisman of Wild Magic, the campaign has started. Hopefully did they give us our stars from last week yet? We'll have to check that out. Kingdom Pass, I'm a little bit behind, but I think free-to-play could be done this week. If you were keeping up, you should be almost done this week. I'm a little bit behind, though, so I don't know if I'm going to be done or not. Week of Mystics, all Mystics gain 10% of their skills. Week of Undead, all the Undead gain 10% of skills. And bonus souls if you use Draxius in PvP and Explore. Alright, let's go check out the Glory Shop. Let's go look at the mail, see if they did anything with our stars or anything. I want to see. See if they expired event medals. Anything with the stars? What are they doing? What's up with the campaign? We'll look at that at the very end. Alright. Get at it. I'll look at that later, too. Anyway, let's go to the shop, look at the Glory Shop troop, which actually sounds pretty okay. Let's get our event keys that I really don't need, but it's such good value. Draxius. Let's see, 12 blue, purple, Karakoth, Undead Mystic. I might have been able to use him for the freaking world event, and I didn't buy him yet. So, also him, I think, you could use. He starts battles with full mana. Dang, I should have used him. Convert all brown gems to skulls, then curse and deathmark all dwarves. So he might have been good for the world event as well. Let's buy him. Will you come on, dude? I didn't want to buy one. Get him to Mythic. So yeah, he might be another troop. That's good. Comes in with Arcane Spirit trait stones. You get 2 per buy, so 2 for every 400 glory. That's blue and purple trait stones. Yeah, he sounds pretty good. He's an empowered converter, so those are always pretty good. Let's check out what we have with that blue and purple stone. What you can fully trait, you know? It's on base rarity already. What can you fully trait with the stone you can buy in the glory shop today? It's already on base rarity, come on. Alright, troops such as... let's see. Hatir and Scroll, doesn't matter, forget I said that. We have Ferris Ra, Necromaster, if you're still going for souls. The Possessed King, Unstable Possession. The Grey King is here, but he doesn't really need to be fully traded, does he? Zul'Goth. Scylla, the Deadly Waters. So that's probably one of the most notable things you can use this stone for, to get Deadly Waters. She's in the SOULFORGE right now, too. So you could grab her and fully trade her this week. Same with Scion. Laraza. She has that Unstable Mind. Conjure a Madness Storm. Anything else? Draxius, Empowered. Anybody else? Malcondessa, Empowered. Let's see. Anybody else? Spirit Dancer? No. Leaf Storm. And that's about it. So a ho-hum stone, but it's, you know, you got Scylla. You got Scylla, and you got a couple empowered troops. So it's okay. I mean, it's always gonna depend on what you need. Let's look at the troops you can get from the event key drop table. So we got Karakoth troops this week. So let's reset our filter, clear our filter. Let's look at Karakoth troops. Come on now. Karakoth, base rarity. We'll just show all, even though I have everything, I think. Alright, you can get troops such as Vash Dagon. He's okay. He's like a C or a B tier. Definitely not a top 10, though. Curse of Madness. Curse a random enemy when matching brown. He devours an ally, then summons a daemon. If the ally is devoured, deal true scatter damage boosted by my life. He's okay sometimes, but not really. Let's see. Anything else? Wow, is this one of the worst? Wall of Tentacles is okay sometimes. Sacrificial Priest is used for the soul farming team. Also Warlock for very, very early soul farming. But this is a pretty bad event key. Pretty bad. Like, what mythic are you going for? Vash Dagon? And then the legendaries that would be your consolation prizes are pretty terrible. And yeah, I would definitely say a big pass this week. Okay, so what else is going on? Let's go check it out. I meant to go to games. And today, of course, is World Event, Campaign, all that good stuff. Tomorrow, Tuesday, is Durga Roth Faction Assault. Let's see if I have a team for that I can give you early. Durga Roth. There it is. What do I got here? See what the colors are. You have purple and brown. So I was using a High King Iron Gut with a curse option with Angry Mob. That's definitely good. You could use Triple Cunning Stone Slicer. Yeah. So brown and purple. Brown and purple. Yeah, I'd say either Triple Cunning Stone Slicer or... Let's just take a look. Who are the most notable Delve troops down here? High King Iron Gut, of course. Ketris the Bull. Double Ketris with Yasmin's Pride. Megavore with, I don't know. Probably can't use it in this. What else? Scorpius is there. Sycorax, the Grey King, the Wild Queen, Tina 9000, Scourge of Honor, the Possessed King, Vash Dagon. So yeah, I mean, some sort of High King Iron Gut team with Zul'Goth would probably be the way to go. If not, Triple Cunning Stone Slicer. If you don't have that business. Glaceon's there. King Bloodhammer. Queen Titania. Great Maul, like if you don't have the High King Iron Gut and you don't have Stone Slicer, you could use the Great Maul, just put it up front. Like take out this High King Iron Gut, put Great Maul up front, then you got Angry Mob, you got Mountain Crusher, then Angry Mob, and then some other sort of damaging troop, I would say, to help you do some damage, whatever it may be. Vinoxius here. Wrath. You got a lot of good options, so I think, you know, I gave you a couple teams. I gave you one high end and I gave you one low end. I think Gargoyle is also one you could probably use. So Gargoyles, you could either go the Gargoyle route, Ketris / Gargoyle route, or the High King Iron Gut / Great Maul route, or the Triple Cunning Stone Slicer route. My opinion. Alright, back to games. Wednesday, we have Islet, Karakoth Pet. Thursday, class event Sorcerer. Sorcerer's pretty bad. This weekend, for some reason, we have another invasion. So we just had one with Water Weird, right? So we're having another one. We're getting a new weapon. But, yeah, kind of weird. And then this Saturday, we get the Shelf on an Elf, or the Elf on the Shelf pet, I think. This weekend, a pet. So yeah, that's everything that's going on. World Event team, I did World Event scoring, I did the SOULFORGE, I did Faction Assault team. Of course, Teams Tuesday tomorrow, I'll do it in a more concise, like 10-minute video with a no, and like at least 3 or 4 teams. But that's just to get you started today. Let's check out the campaign and see what's going on over here. Like, what did they... You got Deeds of Nature and the Adventure board. What are they doing here, like... Did I get my artifact or not? No, I still don't have it. What are they smoking? Like, I went all the way, and I was missing 3 stars. Like, why didn't they fix it? They're stupid. It seemed not all creatures born of this new magic were as enchanting as the Leocorn and the Moon Phoenix. The Centurion was horrific. We needed to stop this force before something bad happened, but first we needed to help our new friends in the Nexus. So I get to continue. I'm just going to be a little bit behind. So we're not going to get... We're going to be short again, right? So we're not going to be able to get our next... We're not going to be able to get 2 magic. That's even worse. Last week it was armor when we had access to, like, Rowan and stuff, and this week it's freaking magic. They're crazy. They better fix that, like, today. You guys get some keys. We get pet food and junk. It seemed not all creatures born of this new magic were as enchanting. I already read that. But yeah, that's about it for today. That's everything that's going on. The new Glory Shop troop looks pretty good. The book looks pretty good. That's coming on Friday. World Event teams, some sort of variation. Sekma, Nimue, Doom Scythe, Reflection of Good, Azurist, Fist of Zorn, the new troop from the Glory Shop, something like that. Please put your teams in the comments. And then the Faction Assault tomorrow, some sort of High King Iron Gut or Grey Maw team, or some sort of Ketris or Gargoyle team. If you don't have any of that, Triple Cunning Stone Slicer would be okay as well. Yeah, that's about it for today. We got Teams Tuesday tomorrow. No team. No Mythic, no Legendary, no Dawnbringer for all of you that don't have those Mythics or Legendaries. And then Wednesday, the live stream, 10 a.m. EST. Be there or be square. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your goat about the channel. Comment below. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace. You're the best. I love you so much.